My name is Julianne Diller, and I fell from 6,000 meters out of an airplane. My story went around the world, and I want to share it with you. When I was 17 years old on December 23rd, I picked up my high school diploma. We decided to take a flight to Pucallpa the next day with my mother to go from there to my father's research station in the jungle. We planned to celebrate New Year's Eve together there. On the way, I already had an uneasy feeling, but I kept telling myself not to worry too much. Little did I know that this flight would have a tragic ending. As my mother and I boarded the plane, I sat in seat 19F at the back right, along with my mother. It started with slight turbulence. My mother reassured me that everything would be fine, but that was just the beginning of the end. It was truly terrifying as the clouds seemed to swirl around the plane, pitch black, and our aircraft was constantly illuminated by lightning. Then, the plane was violently shaken, and the passengers fell into fear and panic. A lightning bolt struck the right outer engine, setting it on fire. We were hurtling towards the ground at 600 kilometers per hour. Inside the plane, chaos ensued. Bottles flew around, and the oxygen masks were released from their compartments. It was simply horrifying. Then, suddenly, I was outside, beyond the aircraft, in freefall, hanging upside down, strapped to the seat, and watching the forest spin beneath me. The belt pressed against my stomach, and I couldn't breathe. I lost consciousness and woke up deep in the jungle. Completely on my own, I tried to survive. I always repeated the sentence my father told me back then. If you get lost in the jungle, follow a flowing body of water in the direction of flow. After 11 days with little food and water, numerous injuries that became infected, I was so exhausted that I collapsed. I was found by locals who brought me to safety. When I heard their voices, they sounded like angelic voices. I was the only one who survived the plane crash, losing my mother in the process. The other 21 passengers did not survive the flight and met a gruesome fate. Due to my father's wish, I had to return to Germany and completed my high school education. Then I started studying biology. Eventually, I returned to the Peruvian rainforest, published a book, and in 2021, I was honored with the Order of Merit of the Federal Republic of Germany by President W. Steinmeier.